Hello? Why is Avery banning people and unbanning people in my chat? League of Legends is banned. It's over. No more League of Legends. So, something that's crazy is that you see that it's 51 degrees out here in America. American degrees. We use Fahrenheit here. Which is 20 degrees above freezing. And yet we have a blizzard warning tonight at 7 p.m. All of tomorrow is going to be a blizzard. We're apparently supposed to be getting 10 inches of snow, which I haven't had since I've been here, like since I've lived in Minnesota. And we're getting it late March. So interesting to say the least. Interesting that we get the blizzard when it's like in the 30s to 50s range and not when it was like negative 20. I don't know. I think it's pretty crazy. I'm sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was very, very tired. I've been working very, very hard. I had my talk with my boss. Didn't get a lot of the answers that I wanted, but you know, you win some, you lose some. And now I'm here. Now I'm here streaming. I do think that I need a glass of water. I'm starting to feel my throat get a little parched, but basically gist of what it is that I'm working a little bit too hard right now. And that while it's great that I'm working so hard, I really shouldn't be working so hard for free. So I'm just not going to try as hard, you know? Let things happen the way they happen. That's about it. Which kind of sucks because I'd like to be more strong professionally, I guess is the best way to put it. But, I don't know. Time will tell. Time will tell. It's hard for me to contextualize this because I know that a lot of my viewer base doesn't have a career, as well as the fact that this is my first career as well. But I tend to like to be good at the things that I do. And I normally put in quite a bit of effort towards being good at them. And it kind of sucks when the opportunity isn't presented to yourself to be good at the things that you like being good at. And I've been through that many times before. You know, in fighting games and Smash Bros, League of Legends, Final Fantasy, pretty much every game I've ever played. I've understood that I can't get to the level that I want to be at, which is fine. But it always stings a little bit when it hits you. So not being the best at my job always puts a damper on my mood, no matter if it's professionally or personally. And oddly enough, I've never felt that while streaming. I've never really once minded that I don't have the capacity to stream the way that streamers that I look up to do. I guess it just goes back to the argument that I always make about nature versus nurture. And I think that nature just plays too big a role in many things. And I am just mediocre. And I just have to learn to live with that. Just have to learn to live with that. But yeah, I'm gonna get a drink of water, so I'll be right back. Throat's parched. I returned with a shallow cup of water because my filter was not completely filled up. So I've only got a little bit of water. Damn, I feel like we haven't used the regular lo-fi in a while either. I've been on the synth lo-fi recently because it's a bit more like active. Also, I feel like regular lo-fi is kind of hit or miss. They don't always have the greatest songs. Sometimes they just be playing like trash. I don't know. I guess what I want from lo-fi is I just want to listen to the Monogatari soundtrack. God, I love Monogatari. They should make another one. I wonder if Nisio Isin has any other projects lined up that aren't Mono. I know he's still writing the light novels, but he has written other stories before. I don't know. What else is on the agenda? What am I looking at? Is that an RC helicopter? Is that a drone that's peeking into my window? Okay. Must be some kid. Unless I'm saying something that I'm not supposed to be saying. But that's kind of crazy. I don't really want to draw my curtains because I like having the sunlight peek in. Oh, I guess because I'm not in Eastern time zone. Is it dark out in the East? I guess I'm just kind of talking to myself here, but I guess in an hour it would be pretty dark. But I'm living in the past. It's only 7 for me. Alrighty. What else? I feel like somebody sent something to me. Oh, my good friend Mr. Locke. Here, I'll show you. My good friend Mr. Locke sent me the reviews for the review copies of Xenoblade Chronicles X, the new one, the one that's coming out on Switch or Switch 2. I can't remember which one it's actually coming up on. 100% recommended. Average of an 88 out of 100. Welcome return to one of the most ambitious JRPGs of its time, refined with visual upgrades, quality of life improvements, and new story content. While the core gameplay remains as deep and rewarding as ever, some of the rougher edges like clunky menus, steep learning curve, and a persistent pop-in keep it from feeling as polished as Monolith Soft's later work. Newcomers will find a daunting but fascinating journey, whereas returning fans can enjoy the extra content without reinventing the experience. Might not be the series classic, but if you can embrace its complexity and occasional frustrations, Mira is still an open-world marvel, which I would say was kind of how I felt about it playing on the Wii U. And so I think that updated graphics and new like QOL sort of stuff, like new hardware to help with the QOL. I think the Xenoblade X is gonna be really good. I don't know why it's getting so popular now, because I felt like I was like literally one of the only people on the planet to have it, but I felt the same way about Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, and I have met so many people who have played that game as well. Although they did remake that one for Switch, but I played it on the Wii U. I was a Wii U gamer. A Wii U gamer. That was my console. Alrighty. Oh, I did see they made a Gen 8 fan game in like Gen 5 style. It's currently in progress. It's only going up to the 3rd gym right now. But I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Pokemon Sword and Shield, but like in traditional Pokemon form, might help it. Might help it a bit. But we'll see. We'll see, I suppose. But yeah, we're supposed to get 10 inches of snow tonight, which is wild. I'm hoping that it does snow, because I feel like we haven't had like a real snow up here. And I'm a big fan of the snow, personally. I think that it looks really pretty. It's a big reason as to why I was so happy to move to the Midwest. because it doesn't really snow in the more temperate regions, the more coastal regions, which is where I grew up. But I suppose that's enough of me yapping. I don't really have a whole lot else to talk about. So I suppose that we can go over to PlayStation. If I can find... I gotta plug in my controller. Alrighty. Oh, there's an update. Download and install. Load state. Oh! Oh, there we go. Alright, so we are on the boat. I hope you are not too taken back. Lately there are far too many highly energetic lads around the young master. So yours truly, who is in charge of education, demanded to have this room created. But because of that, I ended up having to take a side job. How may I be of service? Yeah, what you got for me, bro? So we got the souls. Oh, interesting. I'm confused as to why the restore HP and EP to full is the cheapest thing. Interesting. Okay. What else you got for me, sir? Yep, I'm gonna ask you again. Weapon/accessories. What you got for me? Attack value +2, agility value +1. I think we might try and get a couple of these. Okay. Yep, goodbye, Mason. This is quite the fancy schmancy room. That's great. 3 dimensions. Oh God, my camera. I have no clue where I'm supposed to be going right now. I guess I'm just checking out literally everything for the time being. Oh, Jesus. Where am I? Final checks. Every second counts. I was in trouble a long time ago. The young master jumped in to fix it. Sigurd tried to help the young master, and they both ended up injuring one eye. We are proud of the young master, but he sometimes rushes into things. The chief thinks it's all his own fault. What the? Dog? Hi, dog. Miss Mari, how are you doing? It's been quite some time. Dude, I'm so lost. I'm good. That's great to hear. Traveling last week. Where to? Oh, where the heck am I going? I saw a post on Twitter the other day that was like, do you think that do you think that dogs have an understanding of elevators, or are they just like, oh, it's time to get into the magic room changing portal? But I think about that a lot. Family stuff to San Antonio. That's fun. Wait, what? We're almost at my hideout. Mr. Miros, you have raid soon, do you not? How is raid going? Turn 21 on Sunday? Oh my god, Unk status! Happy belated birthday. I need to put that in my big list of all of my friends' birthdays. Pinned message. So what is that? That's March. You said on Sunday you turned 21? So the 16th? March 16th. Mari. Got it. Noted. Mr. Miros, how are you guys doing in raid right now? Is it looking like you guys are gonna clear soon? Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Wait, do I have control over this? Where are we going? I don't think I have control over this. Also, Miros, I didn't know that you've played this game before. How have you played all these games? Mari, what was your first drink if you had one? Your first legal drink, I guess I should say. Still need to have my first legal drink though. I had to do a bunch of homework on Sunday. I see. Do you have something in mind? My first legal drink was a blood orange mule, I believe. And I had one at this local Italian place in Georgia. And I didn't have it until I was 23. And my stepdad bought it for me. Moscato, 23. Yeah, I'm not really a super big drinker in general. Like I drink very, very rarely. I also, I mean, just frankly, I only would really drink if it was to be social, and I don't like have friends, so I can't really drink too much. Not that it's like too crazy. I pretty much just turned 25, so. Bart, what did you bring us? Well, I've got a new model gear and 2 people that we helped out. A gear? How boring. Don't you have any? What is more interesting than a gear? What the heck? This is an amber I found in a stalactite cavern under the desert. It's rare to find one with a bug in it. Wow, thanks Bart. We got some amber. Interesting. Moscato is very sweet. I think low alcohol content. What's it? I thought Moscato was the smoky one. Am I thinking of something else? Like insanely smoky. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see this. Smoky liqueur. Mezcal. Mezcal is what I was thinking of. Got it. Yes, yes. Yes, that was indeed what I was talking about. Which, like, it's fine. It just tastes like smoke. Which isn't like an issue. It's just the way it is. This is the residential section. Okay. Walk this way. Okay. Nah, big issue? You don't like smoky things? You hate smoky, like on salmon, do you hate that as well? What? Or like cheese. There are some smoked cheeses. How about like barbecue? Barbecue tends to be smoked. Or do you think that some things just like, some things are okay with smoke, but other things aren't? Like alcohol or fish? I haven't had much of smoked salmon. It's a Jew thing a lot of the time. For smoked salmon. Perhaps you would like some of my famous tea, Master Faye. Good doctor. Thanks. Thanks for the tea. I could use some tea right now. I have a famous green tea, not famous, a favorite. When people use liquid smoke, yeah, no, I agree. I think that liquid smoke, well, first off, I think that liquid smoke kind of has like the wrong flavor. Like normally when you smoke something, it's because you're trying to infuse like a woodiness to it, not like a smokiness to it. Because like you smoke the wood chips, right? You burn the wood chips. But liquid smoke tastes like burnt, I guess is the best way to describe it. But like if you're using like cherry wood on brisket, it's like, damn, that's so good. So good. Pardon? No, I'm just a senile old fool who talks too much. Pay no attention to what I just said. Ha ha ha. But that one-eyed youth does have a certain bearing. Oh. Well spoken, sir. Awfully good of you to notice. If I may, I would like to tell you, the young gent is the last forgotten reminder of the once proud Fatima dynasty. That is, before it was destroyed by Shah Khan's minions. Prince Bartholomew Fatima. Bartholomew? Edbart IV's successor? What the heck is happening? I'm sure they announced Bartholomew died of an illness 12 years ago. Officially, yes. However, in reality, we rescued the young prince from Shah Khan's evil grasp. Then why must the prince, the rightful heir, resort to piracy? Since fleeing here, we've only had one wish, that the young master would grow up to be a great man. Not to reclaim the throne? That is correct. Of course, to say we have absolutely no desire to restore his rule would be a lie. We have plans for that as well. And part of those plans would include piracy? Well, yes, but there's a reason for that. Both Ave and Kislev are devoted to excavating the ruins. Each country's strength is increasing daily. Even if we could get the help of all our comrades to start a revolution, the combined strength of all of us would still not be enough. We would certainly be suppressed by Shah Khan's guards in no time at all. We needed power. We tried excavating the ruins using the Yggdrasil, but it didn't work as well as we expected. Okay. Excavating requires tremendous amounts of time, labor, and capital. The best we can do with our sand cruiser is find small items in the sand. I feel like we've... and the piracy, keeps on bringing it up. I feel like we have completely 180'd from what the story used to be about. Regardless of who gains the ruins technology, one thing is certain. Both Kislev and Ave will simply use that power to oppress the other. I agreed with the young master's idea of creating a new power to balance things out a little. I see. It is far more effective to plunder from the shadows than to excavate the technology oneself. Of course, pillaging is an unpardonable act. However, for Ave, for Ignis, to continue like this, I'm sorry if it sounds rather self-righteous. That is something which outsiders like ourselves cannot comment upon. From what you have told me, I feel that the result of what you are doing will be good. Seeing your children here tells me that. I'm much relieved by your words. Another cup of tea? Yes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I have like a favorite green tea that I always drink on Saturdays. I always make a cup for myself as soon as I wake up. And I'm running out of it. I'm so upset. Good plans. Why have you not put them into action? With Miss Margie imprisoned, we dare not do anything. She would not happen to be Nisan's. You are well informed, my dear doctor. She is the great Mother Marguerite of Nisan, and the young master's cousin as well. Why would Shah Khan take her captive? For the Fatima Jasper? The Fatima Jasper that is said to show where great treasure is? My good doctor, you do know an awful lot. I am most impressed. This is fucking triple S tier dialogue, dude. You do not like my tea, Master Faye. No, I'm just not thirsty now. Well, we have no idea what the great treasure actually is. I had a favorite tea, but it went off sale. It was this tropical flavor with bits of pineapple and hibiscus. I think that I need to find the right fruity / flowery tea. Every time I've had a fruity or a flowery tea, I'm like, this is really gross. Like, it tastes down like watered down juice, I guess is the best way for me to explain it. I really like green teas and black teas. And like when I make my own chai blend with my black tea, I absolutely love that. But green tea like warms my heart, I guess is the best way to put it. Marguerite has the jasper that tells the location. I wouldn't need to add extra sweetener because it's perfect with pineapple stuff. I see. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had like dry pineapple. I'm very used to the flowers. Anything that like is extremely colorful makes the water really, really bright. My sister had this, it was called white tea, and I don't know what that means because like it had tea leaves in it, but it wasn't green tea and it wasn't black tea. But it was called white tea and it had like dried apples in it. Thought that was pretty good, but once again, like it had tea leaves in it. It wasn't just like fruit and flowers. And I tried that. I was a pretty big fan of that. I don't think I would prefer it over green or black, but it was good. It was palatable. I guess when they do find out, her chances of living are not... I apologize. I was only supposing the worst case, so please do not take it to heart. No, that is a terribly realistic scenario. White tea is nice. Do you know like what it constitutes? Like why is it called white tea instead of the other things? Are they white leaves? What exactly do you mean by great treasure? Well, I haven't thought. It's probably the god slaying gear. Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah. I don't drink much tea anymore. You should. I think that I'm not gonna lie. Ever since I started making myself tea in the morning, it was like I don't know how to explain it. How do I like put it into words? It's not that it's like anti-depression, but it is like something about waking up in the morning with no responsibilities and making yourself a cup of tea and like a small breakfast and just like enjoying the sun rising and like drinking tea. Like it's a good tradition for me to have. It's really important to me. Good evening, Drake. How are you? I think white tea is just young tea leaves. I see. Even though they were sealed, sand's gotten into the joints. It's a pain in the neck to fix, so I'm having the crew take care of it now. My job is to just pilot them anyway. Besides, I'm bad with machines, so I just get in the way. Your master. So white tea is like the veal of teas. Anyway, what were you talking about? Whether the great treasure could be a gear? Oh, yeah. You know, something like that is drawn in one of the Ave picture scrolls. Picture scrolls? Well, if you're interested, then let's go to the planning room. I'll show you what I mean, since you're my special guests. That sounds interesting. Okay, well I guess that's where we're going. We're going down here? What? Oh no, I'm so lost, dude. Sigh, this injury is so pathetic. I can't let the master see me like this. Ow! Please be more careful. Good medicine always tastes bad. Everyone knows that. Next is your shot. Yipes, you're glaring. What the? Oh, they're playing cards. I got invited to a guys' night recently. They were like, come on, like we'll all be playing like poker and, you know, hanging out and like chatting and stuff. And I was like, sounds good. It's in 2 days. It's on Thursday evening. And like, I'm keen to go, However, they were all like in their late 50s, early 60s, and I don't know how much I'm gonna like fit in with them. Does that like, I don't know. I'm keen to like make friends and stuff, and I'm no stranger to having like older friends, but what if I just streamed instead? Dude, I have no clue where I'm going. Okay, obviously I should not have left. You're already old anyway? I'm 25. Is 25 old enough for me to constitute a midlife crisis? Oh, here we go. This place is incredible. They probably don't even have equipment like this in the capital. Surprised? All this technology is thanks to Sig. I don't know. I'm probably not going to make it to 50 anyway. Haven't you been having one of those already? I've been having crises. I wouldn't say I've been having midlife crises. I think that oftentimes, I always have moments in my life where I think I'm having like the most impactful moments of my life, and then I look back on them with hindsight and realize that every bad experience I've ever had makes me someone that I'm more proud of being. And that's kind of how I've always tried my best to see rough patches in my life, that I just get through the rough patch and I become a more mature, more wise person, I guess is the best way to put it. White tea leaves are normal tea leaves, but they are harvested before the leaves are fully opened. The leaves have white hairs during the stage, hence the name white tea. And then they aren't allowed to oxidize as long as black and green leaves. I see. Interesting. I'd imagine that gives it a more like fresh flavor, I guess is the best way to describe it, rather than the kind of earthiness that dried tea leaves have. They say delicate and fresh. Interesting. I'd love to get my hands on some. What is this? A picture scroll, nearly 500 years old. This is King Fatima the First, body cloaked in flames, making a blood oath with giants. They say he used the strength of the giants to found Ave. It's amazing that such an ancient scroll exists, and in such good state too. I thought the ethos controlled all such things as these. Normally, yes, but this was one of my father's prized possessions. Next! After founding the country, Fatima forced the giants into slumber to protect his kingdom's people if needed in the future. But we don't know where they are hidden. This is the plot to Attack on Titan! In another record, one of the giants is called the Great Fatima Treasure. What about the Jasper? Hey, you sure know a lot. Perhaps you're one of Shakan's spies. Of course not. It's only an intellectual interest. Also, do you have any game recommendations? I got a Steam card for my birthday, so I want to get cool stuff during the sale. What are you looking for? A key. Could that be what Shakan is looking for? Not just him. Gebler's also looking for it. Like, are you looking for like a story that'll change your life? Or are you just looking for a fun game? Or are you looking for like co-op stuff? Then we must rescue Marguerite as soon as possible. You're telling me. Since we helped you, I was wondering if I could, in turn, ask you a favor. Mostly a fun game. I'm a bad person to ask for fun games because I don't actually enjoy having fun. Which is kind of, let me check my, that's true, LobCorp and Ruin are on sale, which both have, LobCorp's, I personally really like LobCorp, but it's not for everyone. But it's got a really cool world that it builds, and then Ruina kind of goes more into like the story aspect of that world. I wouldn't say that it's life-changing, but I'd say that it's a good story, and I had a lot of fun playing both of them. LobCorp's a little dated, and it's also kind of buggy, but I can say that I personally loved it. But that's just my personal opinion. What else are we looking at? Oh, have you ever played Outer Wilds? I played Outer Wilds. Very, very fun game. If you haven't seen anything on it, it's a quantum mechanics puzzle exploration game. Chat, would you guys say that that's a indicative way to describe Outer Wilds? Would LobCorp even be the same if it wasn't the complete and utter mess it is? Yeah, 100%. I agree, Drake. Is that the one you streamed? I did stream it. I did stream it a while ago, as per recommendation from a friend of mine. I will say I thought that Outer Wilds was very good. Would you recommend Chrono Trigger? Hard thing for me to strongly recommend. I struggle pretty hard with dated games that have pacing issues. I need to kind of be like held attentive throughout the entire thing. Otherwise, I get really bored and I drop and I don't play it again. And that happened to me with Chrono Trigger. That's not to say that Chrono Trigger isn't a great game and like genre defining, but it is an old JRPG. And so like there are a lot of lines of dialogue that are largely useless and like sections of the game that like don't really progress the story, but it is a good game, for sure. I think that if you enjoy JRPGs, then you will enjoy Chrono Trigger for sure. People in chat, please don't crucify me for not saying that Chrono Trigger is the best game ever made. But otherwise, I'm looking through like my Steam list and I'm realizing that, oh, have you ever played the Atelier games? So a lot of people have gotten hip to Atelier Ryza, because Ryza as a character was designed with like the public eye in mind. But I also will say the Atelier games are very good and Ryza's probably the best one. So strong recommend on that. Atelier's like if you mixed a JRPG with Animal Crossing. It's like a cozy JRPG, but it is still a JRPG. What else? I do love cozy. Cozy games, I feel like I have clocked you as a cozy game enjoyer. But otherwise, I'm pretty, like, old game oriented, I guess is the best way for me to put it. Like, I like a lot of older Nintendo games, and those aren't really on Steam. I just kind of emulate those. Same thing with, like, this. And with Gravity Rush, right? Gravity Rush is trapped on the PS4 or the PS Vita. This game's trapped on the PS1. A lot of Nintendo games that I really, really like Zelda and things like that. Aren't they coming out with another Atelier game? Maybe? New Atelier coming out 2025? Atelier Yuma, The Alchemist and the Evision Land. Hold on a sec. Oh my god. She's so pretty. This looks awesome. Oh my god, she has a gun. Wow, this looks great. Wow, the trailer's focusing pretty hard on the JRPG aspects. I hope they don't skimp on the other parts of the game. Wow, she's so pretty. Holy shit. Do we know when this is coming out? Early 20... What the fuck? They should be coming out soon. No? All right, let me use the restroom really quickly, and then we'll come back. Let me turn on lo-fi so you aren't listening to it. 2 more days? Oh my god. Let me BRB. I gotta use the restroom. Hello, team. Okay, so I was in the restroom, right? And I saw the most insane thing. This guy was cooking a stingray. Did you even know those were edible? Just like the new Delta Room chapter, I'm losing it. I doubt that the new Delta Room chapter is coming out in 2 days. But yeah, I would probably recommend Atelier. The Atelier series is really good. The Dusk trilogy, as well as the Ryza games, as well as Sophie, as well as Yuma apparently, which is coming out in 2 days. I'd imagine that's gonna be pretty good. But like the game has like the JRPG aspects of like, oh my god, those are monsters and shit like that. But like a lot of the game is you going around town, collecting herbs, and brewing a potion for someone in the like castle town that needs a potion to help them with their laundry. Like that's a pretty large chunk of the games normally. So if you like that style of game as well as the JRPG games, that's not awesome. Yeah, they're really good. They're really good. Yeah, they're like really fun. I really love the Atelier games. They also have amazing music. So strong recommend. The stories are hit or miss, but in general, I really like the Atelier games. All right, so we're rescuing this guy's cousin. How about it? Not much to ask. I agree. Let's do it. Yeah, I feel like Faye is like, I feel like we lost the plot. Like, what's happening? So much shit is happening, dude. Why does everyone want to make me fight? Huh? What's wrong with you all of a sudden? Faye? I just don't feel like it. Love to have my power? I don't have any. What's wrong with you, Doc? Everyone. You're driving me to the brink. Then there's that gear. Graf and my father? I don't have the time to help you out with your problems when I've got enough of my own. I agree. I literally agree. I was like, we just got like an insane lore drop on Faye, and then all of a sudden we're helping this guy reclaim the throne? Like, dude, we gotta deal with our own shit. What's with him? Is he always that short-tempered? No, that's not it. I'm sorry. Things have happened so fast that he's not had time to deal with it all yet. Try to understand. Yeah, like literally understand, bro. We're gonna help service gears now. Let's go. Okay, thanks for telling me, bro. Reclaiming the throne is a pretty fun side quest, though. It's not a main mission. Surely this comes back up, right? Enter and die. Let's give it up. Wait, so where am I even supposed to go? Alright, so this is the med room, the med bay. Oh my god. Oh wait, the thing's back. Go down. Let's go check out the gears. I'm pretty sure it's actually enter and dive, Dane. It's the pool room, go back in there. That was stupid. You should feel good about that one. That got a laugh out of me. Current supply status, 20%. That's not good. Alright, off your butts, back to work. What's this? Yeah, let's go down to the gear hangar. Oh, sure. I'm going to the next hangar. Okay. How do I get up there? Oh. Interesting. I'm going to the next hangar. Oh, okay. Dude, I'm so lost. What? Where am I? Okay, this is Bart's gear. Mine was in the first room, I think. I'm so lost, dude. I'm so lost. Where am I supposed to go? Why are old games like this, dude? Like, genuinely, why are they like this? No. What the heck? Where did all those clouds come from? There was not a single cloud in the sky. And all of a sudden, it's complete overcast. This snowstorm is coming. Wait, where were those kids? I thought they said they were gonna go service the gears. And that's up. Oh! Hello, Bart. Alright, I think I'm gonna get the Atelier Sophia game. I was reading some posts and they say Sophie ones are more cozy. They definitely are. I really like the Sophie ones. Sophie ones have a pretty laid back story as well. Citan told me all about your story. Do you want to talk about it? Why didn't you tell me? Sounds pretty rough. I would just wait for the Yumiya game, but I don't know about spending $70 right now. I agree. I'm probably gonna be dropping some money tomorrow on gacha, but we'll see how I feel. I don't know. I've been feeling pretty down in the dumps recently, if I'm being honest, completely transparent. I've been going through a bit of a depressive episode. And streaming helps with that a lot. Streaming and being able to talk through things and realize things makes it pretty good, but one way that I always tend to lean on for getting through depressive episodes would be spending money. So sometimes I just drop some money and it makes me feel better. What you pulling for? My Day and Honkai Star Rail. He is a very cool lad that I have enjoyed the story for recently. I love spending money. I do too, which really kind of sucks if I'm being honest. I wish I didn't love spending money and just like threw it all away in the bank. The one thing that's been getting me through the semester are Pokemon cards. Have you been playing Pokemon? Oh, ads. I'm sorry. Well, I guess we just wait 3 minutes. So, wait. Can you guys still hear me? Did ads go through for everyone? I know that if you're subscribed, so Drake, you can still technically hear me, but Mari isn't subbed. Unless she has Twitch Turbo. In which case, it doesn't matter, you ignore ads anyway. But what was I about to say? I don't even know. One thing's been getting me through the semester of Pokemon cards. I wanted to ask if she was playing Pocket TCG, but if she can't hear me, I'll just ask her afterwards. No, Drake, stop. Damn. Wait, 15 a minute? Wait. 15 a minute? It should be 3. Okay, I'm back. Okay, yeah. I was like, wait, the ad break should have just ended. Like, literally just ended. Okay. Oh, what's up, Locke? Okay, Faye is not being emo. He is, first off, hold on a sec. Faye is not being emo. Let's get things straight. Faye got like lore dumped on, and then all of a sudden Bart's like, hey, can you help me reclaim the throne? And he's like, sorry, I'd kind of like to focus on my own issues right now. That's like a completely valid thing to say. I honestly was feeling the exact same way watching the story. I was like, what the heck is happening right now? Why are we not, like, we're losing the plot. But, Mario, have you been playing Pokemon Pocket TCG? Anyway, sorry to bring it up again, but no! What? I don't like fighting like you do. I only got into that gear because I had to. I'd rather not ride them. Get in the robot, Shinji. If you want that gear so much, then you can have it. I don't want it. You think I like fighting? Is that it? See, now Faye's a dick? Yeah, kinda. No, but I've been meaning to learn. I just open the cards. I literally, yeah, I was gonna say, I just log in, I open the free pack that it gives you every day, and then I log out. I don't actually bother looking, like, learning the game. Don't you? Sure looks that way. Looks like the only thing you do is enjoy fighting. I can't let that slide. Who likes fighting? Take it back. Like it or not, I fight because I have to. I got my reasons, but you wouldn't understand. Well, I don't have a reason to fight. I don't want to fight. I just want to live in peace and quiet. Okay, now he's being a spoiled brat. But you people keep on hounding me to get into a gear. Why don't you just leave me alone? Okay, yeah, he's kind of being a piece of shit right now. And it's because I see your skill and think, well, I hate it. Whenever I get in a gear, people get hurt. If I fight, people die. I don't want to hurt people. I don't want anyone to die. I hate it. Can't you see? This really is just Evangelion. What the fuck? Yeah, I know the feeling of just wanting to run away from reality. But do you think the kids left behind in your village would understand? Evangelion was better though because there were cute girls. Citan told me what happened in the Han. Would it have been better if you had done nothing? Sure, that happened because you were in the gear. But even if you hadn't, people would have died, right? You weren't the reason. Yeah, there's only 2 cute girls in this one. Damn, we've only met one of them and she's been gone for a while. War? No. The people who started the war are the reason. And unless you get rid of the reason, nothing will change. I fight to get rid of the reason. I wish for a world with no gods. God. Shulk was such a fucking loser, but that final battle, he kind of went off, not gonna lie. Right now, there is no other way, so I have to fight. But that doesn't mean I enjoy it. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm so excited for Xenoblade. I don't think like anyone fully grasps like how excited I am for Xenoblade X, dude. But if you want to make it up to those children, don't you have to fight? You do have a reason to fight. A reason you must fight. But as long as you ignore it and continue to run away, those kids will never forgive you. Just remember that. And another thing. I'm not saying that not helping me is running away. You don't have to help. This is my own problem. I don't want to get you in this against your will. But if I had your skill, I could bring all of this to an end and make it up to those kids. At least that's what I think. Anyway, sorry to hold you up. The mechanic wanted to talk to you about your gear. You probably don't care now, but at least hear what he has to say. The new story content is apparently pretty substantial. I know, I was reading that in the reviews that you sent me. It was like, they added so much new content. Dude, this snowstorm's about to go fucking crazy. What the hell, man? Dude! It was 60 degrees today. And all of a sudden we're supposed to get 10 inches of snow? 60 degrees? Yeah, it was 60 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. 60 degrees, not a cloud in the sky. I look over, all of a sudden, fucking, it's rolling in, dude. Like, what is happening? We're supposed to get 10 inches tonight. And yes, I am not walking to work. You cannot make me. Yeah, realistically, I think I wish I was a little bit more north. Like, not from a perspective of like, oh, I wish it was colder, but like, I think that it would like be nicer if I was in northern Minnesota. You're getting 10 whole inches, sharing it Karen sometimes, Dan. I know. Where am I supposed to be going? Isn't this my gear? Where's the mechanic? Jump? Oh, wait, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot there was a jump button. You guys can't blame me for that. You guys can't blame me for that. It's been a while since I played this game. Hold on a sec. That's like, I'm so sorry. I literally forgot there was a jump button. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a little different from Skyward Sword because this one was actually on me. Skyward Sword was, no, I'm not ending stream. I'm not ending stream. I got another 30 minutes in me at least. At least. Looks like someone really knew how to tune up your gear. Attack, defense, ether amplification, an exceptionally balanced machine. But we don't seem to be able to dismantle some parts to see what they do. Guess you could call them black boxes. Racist. There are quite a number of them on this machine. Do you have any idea what they actually do? No. I was watching a Pokemon stream, bro. Sorry, excuse me. I saw a Pokemon stream earlier, and he was doing some shiny hunting, right? I was just watching his background noise while I was working. And he was like, "Man, I got my shiny so early. It's only been 2 hours into stream. I don't know what we're gonna do for the next 6 hours." And I was like, "Dude, imagine your job is like you just sit there and you play Pokemon for 8 hours a day. Like, oh my God, that would be so cracked. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine that instead of going into an office, you just wake up and start playing Pokemon on your Nintendo Switch? Oh my God. That's like Happy sitting there and playing FF games all day just to platinum them. Being a checklist gamer. I'm kind of a checklist gamer if you think about it. I play one game, I move on to the next. Sounds nightmarish. I think that sitting in a cubicle is more nightmarish personally. You're more of a vibe gamer? I am a vibe gamer, yeah. I can't bear Pokemon, so there's that. So, realistically, right? Realistically, complete transparency. Checklist is making sure you get everything in the games. You honestly could not care less about that, most of them. Yeah, I think that the only games that I really care about that are like Twilight Princess and Hollow Knight. Maybe there's a couple others, but I think that that's pretty much it. Pokemon right now, I'm like that. I didn't used to be like that. And I'm doing the Pokemon right now for like making a point of like, I want to experience the entire game to like see what they have to offer. But normally when I'm playing Pokemon, I don't do that. But yeah, you're right. I am kind of a vibes-based gamer. I just kind of do what I feel is right. Yeah, Bart's fucking gazing into the abyss right now. What's he doing? Hey, Dad, can you hear me? Ever since I first looked in Faye's eyes, I knew. He's the same as me. He'd understand me. Or so I thought. Did I just imagine it? I have no confidence. If I follow after you, Dad, it'll just be like I'm some decoration. At the moment, I can't even carry out your will, let alone rescue Margie. I told him he was only running away, but I'm really the one who wants to run away. The young master asked me to apologize to you. It's Margie, by the way. Margie? I thought that her name was Marguerite. So I assumed that it was Margie. It is? Okay. He knows it's best to apologize in person. It's a bad translation? Okay, okay. So it's with a soft G or a hard G? But the young master isn't all that good at this sort of thing. He may not look it, but he's really quite lonely. Soft? Okay, so Margie. As in Marge. Sounds like a J. Okay, yeah, soft G. Okay. Okay. He's always searching for a friend. We, his minders, can't become his friends. Even if we wanted to, he just wouldn't see us that way. He knows that. Why, you ask? It's because of the burden that he bears. It must be difficult for one so young to carry so heavy a responsibility. But he does try to do his best, you know. Supposed to be attendants? I thought it was like retainers. Yeah, I assumed it was like retainers. That is why we stick by him. It has nothing to do with him being the prince. Faye, I sense you too are carrying a heavy burden. This might be a selfish request, but would it be possible for you to help the young master? I'm not asking you to burden yourself with his problems or responsibilities, but could you two, with whatever it is only you two each know, help the other, please? I'm sorry. I need time to think. Of course, take your time. It's completely up to you. Whatever you decide, we will be leaving early tomorrow morning. After you're finished preparing for tomorrow, you probably should get some rest. You can use the bedroom in the residential area above. I wish to speak with Sigurd some more, so you go ahead and get some rest. Banger sequence, I'm excited. Where am I oh, right here. Go up to the residential area. Are they actually going to give me a choice? Are they going to be like, do you want to help the resistance? No, yes. And I can say no and we can go about our day? No? Okay, okay. Is this where I'm supposed to stay? Do I sleep here? Hello? That look. You must think we're a bunch of murderers. Well, we ain't. We don't murder. Hell, we even... Okay, goodbye. Gotta talk to bro at the door. This guy? We'll leave first thing tomorrow. Are you... Oh. Alright. Did you forget anything? I'm okay. Okay, sleep well. A gold trigger. I'm so very tired. Relatable. Relatable, honestly. Someone's using a freaking jackhammer? What a thrill. I fight for honor and for you. Would you guys be interested in watching me play Metal Gear? The older ones? Like 2 and 3? Confirmed. It's their base, all right. That rock was easy enough to break through. Thought it would be a little harder. These surface-dwelling lambs sure live in a nice place. Older one and says 2 and 3, I'm dead. Would you not consider 2 and 3 the older ones? Hold on a sec. When did MGS3 come out? 2004? You don't consider 20 years ago older? I'm older than... So am I! I was born in 2000. Wait, so are you... Hold on a sec. Are you older than MGS1? Are any of them old? 98? No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. If you don't consider Metal Gear Solid 1 old, that's crazy. I was born in 85? Exactly! The original Metal Gear? When did Metal Gear come out? 98! When did Metal... Oh, shit. When did MSX come out? 83! Wait, what? What am I even looking at? Mitsubishi ML8000 released on October 21st, 1983. The MSX systems were popular in Japan and several other countries. Locke, I don't think... I don't... What the... What am I looking? What is this? Also, hello, Casey. Play it? Is there an emulator for this thing? Yes. All right, send it my way. We'll play it. Listen, if you guys want me to play the 1987 Metal Gear, I'll play it. Do I think it's a little silly to do that? Sure. But listen, if that's what you guys want, You're playing every Pokemon game it tracks? Yeah. Listen, I'll play, Dane can't get through a 90s game intro level without the handbook. Listen, this is a 90s game. This is a 90s game. They built this place far better than the facilities of Bledovic. It's the tail end of the 90s, but it's a 90s game nonetheless. Hidden fort built when their old king was still around. Where are we? Who cares? Let's just get this over and done with. So, where are the gears? We're still at the base? Okay. Weed out the people who can't read. We need to go back to these days. I'm not gonna lie. We need to go back to the times that like if you couldn't read, you just weren't allowed to like be a human being. We're getting base jacked. To the right, there's a hangar. Oh no, they're gonna steal my Xenogear. Make it stop. Found them. These are Dur mods. They're standard pirate gears. Ha! Ignore those. We can take them out fast. Why not take a few? Even if we only get those, it was worth sneaking in. Alright. Oh god. Spariel? Surely it's supposed to be an angel name, right? Surely it's supposed to be like Serial? Right? Who the fuck is Spariel? Yeah. How are they translated? Oh, because Japanese, so the S is sh, right? Okay, I get it. Okay. Is now, but I don't know where the P's coming from. I don't know. Okay. Is now in place at the back. Get ready to take out anything that gets in our way. Prep complete. Okay, over here. Anytime is fine. Go! Spario, my top 30 angels. Oh shit! Insane camera work. Welcome to my top 30 angels. Number 30. Sandalphon. What was that crash? Gears have entered the Yggdrasil's dock. 5 Gebler Special Force gears and 1 single unidentified large gear. All pilots report to the gear hangar. Hey, that's me, I'm a pilot. Go down. What a cutscene. These graphics are sick as fuck. It's better than Final Fantasy VII, right? Why does it look so good? Like genuinely, it looks better than Final Fantasy VII. All non-combatants, go to the Yggdrasil immediately. Ah, I'm scared. And you can jump. True, there's a jump button. Am I supposed to go in here? Oh, I'm in a cutscene. Faye! Faye, quick! Get to Weltel now! He literally turns around! Bart and the others are already fighting. Aren't you going to do anything? Do you still think it has nothing to do with you? Bro! Faye! Shinji, get in the robot! What am I? That old man, he called me the Slayer of God. I wish for a world with no gods. I'm glad to know that the story hasn't changed in any of the games. I don't want that kind of power. Should I start reading it in like Rex's voice? Rule number 3 of the Salvage's Code. Don't get in the robot. You're gonna love Xenosaga. That's gonna be next. Xenosaga's next, right after this. How many gears are there? I think I took out most of the small fry, but... Bart's officer. What? There are at least 4, maybe 5 of them left. Their performance and technique is far greater than any of the ones we faced before. Xenosaga 1 is gonna be a treat. I've heard that it's like one of the worst games ever. But you have to understand, I played Xenogears 3 like 6 times. Like, how bad can it be? Young master, they're approaching. It's both great and terrible. I mean, so is, what's it called? It's better than Xenogears 3? Okay, okay. Kick. I'm doing no damage to this guy. Oh! Kick. Not a high bar? What do you mean? The bar is in heaven. Xenogears 3 is the best game ever made. Wachoo! Brother, ain't no way. Yeah, I mean, you're right. There's no way. Dude, stop hitting me like that. Punch. Punch. Have you upgraded gear parts? I have. We talked to the guy in the cave. Bum. 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 I'll be honest though, my friends are getting their asses handed to them. There's better stuff at the gear shop on the Yggdrasil, but you'll see. I see. They're with us anyway, don't worry about it. Okay. She's dead. When does Faye come in and kill all these guys? Oh shit. Stop it. Whenever he gets over himself. Yeah, I completely forgot that he like has that button. I'll be completely honest with you. Oh shit! Cool! Why was it voiced all of a sudden? What? What just happened? My son. Pardon? Yes, it works, but... Alright! Out of the question! It is still under maintenance. It is nowhere near operational. It's alright, my son. Master Sigurd! But for a gent like the good doctor? It's fine. He'll be okay. Oh my god, the good doctor. Like the autistic guy. Master Sigurd? It's been 5 years since I last fought. Hope I can still remember. Oh, a wild stallion, eh? Well then, it is high time someone broke you in. Yarg! Oh shit! Get his ass, Citan! Hey, that hurts. Compared to the pain my friends are going through, yours is nothing! I cannot allow people like you to persist in tormenting those who cannot fight back. I will take you on in their place. Come on! What are you talking about? Okay. Skirching. Alright, I restore my armor now. Ooh. Oh! Oh! 280? Okay. I punch him. I kick him. Swing! He just fucking bitch slaps him. Weaken armor. Okay, I get my armor back. I use the button to get my armor back. Okay. Citan kinda beats ass.
That's it.
Why is it voiced? Oh, I learned Renki. I know I'm a little rusty. There's a limit to what I can learn, seeing as I started so late in life. Even so, I hit that guy hard and he did not go down. They must be using that stuff. Young one, they are using Drive. They are battle enhancement drugs. Normal attacks will not hurt them. Oh my god. They're using drugs. Are you serious? So that's how they keep at it, huh? Crap, this'll never end. Faye! It's okay. We'll get by without him. Oh shit. Punch. Whip whip. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think it's really funny that like everything's under attack and he didn't even respond. He was just like, nah. I think not. The bitch slap is the best move, for sure. Kick, punch. Beam attack, okay. Holy moly, they're doing some damage. Yeah, see, Tan's kinda going crazy. Boom, boom, swip. Nice level ups. Meow. Meow. Sis! Get in the robot, Shinji. Where do you think you're going? Stop it! How admirable. Now what kind of sound will you make when I do this? Ah! What? Oh my god! Faye! Why are you fighting? You. What are you doing? Oh my god, we're about to kill JD Vance. What if this was your home? Ching. Ouch. What the fuck? When I do the uppercut move, it goes crazy, dude. Kerchick. Nice parry. At least that kind of looked like I parried. Oh, what the fuck? I friggin' sure you can. Oh, goodbye. Iron Valor learned. Okay. Faye! I knew you'd come round. We'll talk later. We've got big trouble coming down on us now. Going down on us? A little sus. What the fuck? What am I looking at? Guy's throwing up gang signs. Real. He's doing the fucking Ninja LB3. Spariel. Bitch slap. Swing! Oh my god, stop hitting Bart. Oh, Bart dodge! Massive. We use the accuracy down. What is this? High speed disc attack. We'll do the accuracy down first. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, once we get the magnetic coats, it's over. Defense down. Well, he's just gonna miss everything, so it doesn't really matter. I wasn't even paying attention to that. I couldn't combo. Spariel. Dodge. Okay, I missed. Bitch slap him. Swing. Swing. Sure you can. This guy's not dead? Damn, that one hit. Okay. Let's try this one. What the fuck? What is happening? 0 damage? All that for 0? Spariel. It seems like everything has high ether defense lock. Every time I've used the special moves, it doesn't do anything. In early game? Okay. Dude, Citan's going fucking crazy. Bum, 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 bum. Dodge. Nice. Bitch slap. Spoop. Bum, 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 bum. Sure you can. This guy's not dead yet? Jesus Christ. Surely I'm fine, right? Okay, bro is dead. Bum, 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 bum. Nice beam coat. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks, Faye. Bart. Thank you, Faye. Don't know how we could have done it without you. I still don't know what I should do. Faye. What Bart's doing isn't for his own gain. He walks the path he believes in, one step at a time, wishing only for the happiness of those around him. I, on the other hand, I thought I didn't have a path that I could take laid out before me. But like he said, that's just running away. I must find my own path. Right, Doc? If Bart wishes, I'll cooperate with you guys. That's all I can do now. But I think I'll find the path I should follow as I help others like you. Moreover, I can't turn my back and ignore what such a terrible group of people are doing to others. Thanks, Faye. The bitch lab went crazy. Bo fucking backhanded him. We must infiltrate Ave and rescue Margie now. Gebler has discovered this base, so we should leave a small garrison and evacuate while we still can. Fortunately, the Yggdrasil is undamaged, so we are able to embark immediately. The cruise preparations are complete. Whenever you are ready, Master Faye and good doctor, please accompany the young master to the bridge. Well, Dr. Azuki, Master Faye, I must thank you from the bottom of my heart. I would truly appreciate it if you would be so kind as to stay with us and help us out on our rescue mission. Hey, all right. Let me say goodbye to the women before we go. Team, I believe that it is time to end the stream. I am packing it up. As soon as I find a what's it called? Oh, there we go. File. We're gonna finish this game in 20. Really? You think that if I keep on going an hour and a half long stints, it's like over? I'm like never gonna beat the game. What percentage of the game would you say I'm through with? Sure, surely it's like 10%, right? Surely I'm like 10% of the way through the game. 5? I just dropped my controller. This concludes the tutorial, literally. Alright, well, maybe we'll start adding in some weekend streams or something where we like marathon the game for 8 hours. Yeah? Kind of like what I did with Ruina. Why no weekend streams, bro? Because I kind of didn't want to feel like I was getting burnt out. But realistically, I love streaming, so I should probably just stream on the weekends. Oh my god, everyone on my crew is getting lucky. Okay. I love talking Xeno stuff. I nerd out. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do weekend streams. And we can watch anime as well. I've been meaning to watch anime. I don't know what I want to watch, but I know I want to watch something. After you rescue Margie, you'll get to see the church shit. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to kill God with my ragtag group of youths. Alrighty, yep. I'ma go to bed. Hopefully this is just like Darling in the Franxx. I'm hoping that the snowstorm doesn't like kill my everything, you know? Cause like if power's out, it's fucked, right? But I doubt it's going to do that, you know? We got good infrastructure for snow up here in Minnesota. So, Yep, I'd imagine everything's gonna be good. I am gonna turn on my heat because I don't want to be like snowed in and dying. So first time I'll have my heat on in a while. And yeah, no walking. I've got all my computer and work stuff here. So if it does go crazy, I will be working from home. In which case, no issues of me streaming early. Yeah, I'll talk to you all tomorrow. We are gonna play Xenogears again tomorrow. I think I'm gonna save Pokemon for Friday, but we'll see how I'm feeling. Yeah, that was actually so fucked up, dude. I can't believe I got like everything. I got like literally everything. That's why I call it the Giga Flu. But yeah, we're gonna pack it up here. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I had a lot of fun. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye. More Xenogears tomorrow. Bye. Bye bye bye.